Okay, where is that? And where is my? Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Today, we have finished 6 classes. Today will be reviewing the grammar and vowel sandhis. What we have done. We did Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Okay.
Yes.
Since I don't have I'm not seeing the video here. You need to tell me on if
We can see it.
okay.
We can see it.
We did Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, Guna Sandhi, Vruddhi Sandhi, Yanadesha Sandhi, and we are going to do the remaining ones, but we'll explain again these sandhis. And you may see that I'm repeating a lot, but it's important you understand sandhis. That's a 50% of work is done if it is sandhi. I explain you 2 basic things in any study of any science. Where is this? We have what is called analysis. And synthesis. And the analysis is something you are given a compound and then identify what are the basic components in that. That's the most difficult one. Synthesis is you are given set of different components, a procedure, what to start, what to add A to B. You take A and add B. It doesn't mean that you take a B and add to A. So there is a very important thing in a language is, sorry. A plus B is not equal to, how do I change that? There must be some, is not equal to, if you are writing there, is not equal to B plus A. We have already seen this now in sandhis. We have already seen this in sandhis. So let's, and that's the reason why you need to know what you are starting with and what you are adding to that. Although in mathematically A plus B is B plus A, elementary level, not higher level of mathematics. In the synthesis, that's easy. Analysis, you take a compound and break into pieces. That's very difficult. So sandhi is required for that. You need to know what are the basic legally allowed components before you break that. But given, if you are given something that's already broken, you can put them together. There you need knowledge of sandhis. So these 2 processes are very important in learning any language. Now let's look at it and let's start our sessions, which is our usual procedure. Where is the... Sorry, I should have put this in a... Now, this is, please join with me in chanting this sloka. We are going to use this sloka a lot today. Oh, Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunattu, Sahaviri Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahaihi. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi.
Om Shanti
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 Shanti.
Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Harihi Om
Sri
Sri
Gurubhyo Namaha.
Saraswati Namastubhyam
Saraswati Namastubhyam
Namastubhyam.
Varade Kamarupini
Varade
Kamarupini.
Vidyarambham Karishyami
Vidyarambham Karishyami
Karishyami.
Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Siddhirbhavatu me sada.
Another thing we do this. Asatoma Satgamaya
Asatoma
Soma
Sadgamaya
Sadgamaya.
Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya
Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya
Jyotirgamaya.
Mrityorma Amrudangamaya.
Mrityorma Amrutangamaya.
Amrutangamaya.
If you notice this dot, which is an Anuswara, pronouncing it, if I have enough time today, I will explain what is this dot business, how to pronounce that. It's a big process. Then we'll also see this visarga. It is a consonant, but it has its own structure. How to pronounce that visarga? When does this Anuswara come? And how to pronounce that? So that's very important, because pronouncing regular Sanskrit doesn't matter that much. If you are chanting, if we go to a temple and see here a priest, he will chant it slightly differently in order to convey different meanings. And it is Amrutam, but let me, before I go somewhere there, let me explain this. Sham plus Kara. Sham means peace, Kara means doer. And we all, you write like this, if you're writing Hindi, and you can't write like that in Sanskritam, please. You have to, how do you pronounce that?
Shankara.
Shankara. Shankara.
Do you pronounce that Shamkara, that Makara?
No.
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 What happens is the Makara, let me go to a different page, because we will spend a lot more time later on but this is pronouncing Anuswara. And what is this, how does this Anuswara business come in? Anuswara comes from two things. When there is a Makara or a Nakara. These two give you Anuswaras when, and when Makara is at the end of a term, then followed by a consonant, then first becomes a Anuswara.
The Anuswara should be.
Anuswara.
Oh, I see.
When a makara is followed by a consonant, it becomes an anuswara. First step. Second step is anuswara. It's a dot. That part is okay. How do you pronounce that? If the anuswara is followed by a consonant which has its own nasal, if a consonant has its own nasal, then the anuswara is replaced by the nasal of the consonant. You follow that?
Yes.
Look at here. Shamkara. So it is, first step is, it is Shamkara. That's the first step. Now makara, sorry, I didn't type properly. Now the makara is followed by a consonant in Shamkara. So first it becomes a anuswara. Then since ka has its own nasal, so it becomes, you have to write it as, sorry,
I see.
Shankara. Now you know you are not pronouncing Shamkara, it's pronouncing as Shankara.
Shankara.
Likewise, this let me see, you can follow. If you got pam cha okay, now there are two anuswar nasals here, the makaras here. First step will be, this is the first step. This makara is replaced by its anuswara. And this makara is replaced by anuswara because it is followed by a consonant. If it is followed by a vowel, that's a different issue. And that's the first step. Second step is, now look at this. The cha has its own nasal. You agree?
Yes.
Okay. And da has its own nasal. So now you write like that as and you pronounce, you totally forgotten there was makara there. It becomes Pancha Pandava. There's no makara there. So if for makara, it doesn't matter whether it comes in between a word or outside at the end of a sentence. This is inside a word. Pancha is one word, Pandava is another word, but they combined as a compound, Pancha Pandava. You don't say Pamcha Pamdava. You say Pancha Pandava. So the pronunciation, you also need to know, sometimes you have Sriman Narayana. And it is not Sriman Narayana, how it comes, it is Srimat
Narayana.
Narayana, sorry. And you will see occasionally I'm typing this Murdhanya Nakara because there is a reason why it comes like that. So I will explain in a consonant sandhis. That Srimat, 2 steps become, it is Sriman. That's a 1 step. Then Narayana is another step. Then you add them simply. The Nakara and this Nakara becomes a double Nakara. You put Sriman Narayana. Likewise, you got Jagannatha, Jagatnatha. And these are the sandhis we are going to do extensively in consonant when we do the consonant sandhi section. And the you got this, most of you know. Sorry. Chinmayananda, and it is not Chin, it is Chit Maya Nanda, and sorry, not Chir, no, my fingers. The Takara first changes, Takara changes to nasal of the following vowel, consonant. Following consonant is the Makara. Takara has its own nasal. So that's why it becomes Chit becomes Chin. And likewise, look at Jagat plus Nadha. Takara becomes its own, takes its own nasal when it is followed by a nasal. We are going to spend a lot about that, these sandhis in section 413 consonant sandhis, or 414 depending upon which version, which printing you got. So these are roughly, you need to understand, just only to keep your mind. This Makara at the end of a pada or within a pada. Nakara only within a pada. So we'll go through that a lot. Now, what we did was we said, let's look at this sloka here. Sahana vavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, saha viryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadhita ma vidvishavahaihi. When you are trying to break this into pieces, first thing you have to know is that, as I told you in the beginning, analysis is very difficult. You need a lot of knowledge of grammar. You have to know what are the right words first. So it is not Sahanava. If I write like this, you should. It is not a Telugu Nava place. And it is that I've broken this somewhere. Did I lose that? No, yeah. I will change that. I will do the sandhis here. Saha now avatu. That is what the avatu, av is to protect, avatu is is an order to the whoever is going to protect. Saha now avatu. Avatu protect whom? Now. It's the dvivachana for the first person personal pronoun I. Who really in grammar we have to break this. Now ha is indeed, Saha is that person, that Bhagavan, avatu, protect. May that Bhagavan protect both of us. This is the dual, now is dual. Saha now bhunaktu. Bhuj is to nourish. From there the word bhojanam comes. May that Bhagavan give us enough knowledge to understand. Bhunaktu, nourishes. Saha viryam karavavahai. This is also an order to Bhagavan. May that Bhagavan give us strength. Tejasvi now avadhitamastu. There is a now always here. Avadhitamastu is may he give us intelligence. However, ma vid vishavahaihi, dvishavahaihi. Dvish means to hate. From there the word dvesha comes. May he not allow us to hate each other. So let's look at here. We are going to do a sandhi here in terms of here we said it is nava to this. Let's take this word. How did we break this? This one. No.
Sir, you said now is vibhakti prachayam of singular.
No,
first person.
now is the word which is the first person personal pronoun is I. And singular. Plural is we. But
Yeah.
in Sanskritam, you are, as I mentioned you, there are three of them, numbers. Eka, Dvi,
Dvi
and
and
Bahu.
Yeah.
So now is two of us, the teacher and the taught. Here there are two of us there.
Yeah.
So that is the now means us. Us in English I can't say two of I.
Yeah.
So
Dvi, okay.
so it is a dual, two entities.
Okay.
So this avatu I broke like this. And I will take this because and this is how I broke it. So now let's do our usual mathematics here. And this is Saha is there. So this can gone both sides. Do your this is where you have to write on your piece of paper. Where is ground? This Saha cancel that and either side. Unfortunately, I don't have the symbol on this keyboard to cancel it. Now this Vatu is there Vatu here. This Nava, I can make this now plus R. You agree? Now is the pure consonant with this virama indicating it's a pure consonant. There is no vowel attached to that. So avatu. This avatu is, I can cancel this avatu from this avatu this side. Now somehow this is what happened. What did happen here is This now became now plus R. Agreed?
Yeah.
This now became now plus R or Nava.
Yeah.
You agree there?
Hmm.
Yes.
Now let's even break into even more pieces. Now is Nakara and Au.
Oh,
And Nava is Nakara and
Oh.
Au. Agreed?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, now, so what did we do here? I can't read this. So now is equal to now
How
plus
became
out, and this side is
now?
this is
Oh,
Nava.
Yeah.
And Nava, what happened was Nakara and Au.
Mhm.
Now this Nakara is same on both sides.
Yeah.
Another you cancel that.
So
This Nakara is same as both sides.
yes. So all became off.
Au
Good.
has become Au.
Yeah.
You follow that?
yes, sir.
So now we are going to look through. So far, what we did in Sandhis is the following. And what we did was, let me close this, go back what we did.
Okay, Sandhi.
Sorry. And what we did so far is, we took a single akara or akara, single a or akara, and added to it any akara or akara. Then we got long R. Okay. I'll give a lot of examples. Rama plus Alayam, Rama plus Alayam, whole bunch of them. And then we said, similar way, we take an E or long E and added it is similar vowel. E, sorry, or long E, and we get resultant is long E. Ekaha, single one for the first one and the second letter. If they are savarna similar vowels, both of these vowels are replaced by long vowel. When it is a E, which is added to itself, it's replaced by long E. You said Hari plus Ishvara, Harishvara. Nandi plus Ishvara, Nandishvara. So likewise, we said we can replace it by U or long U, and add to that is U or long U, and both of them are replaced by long U. Okay, and let me correct this one. Okay, now we have the similar thing is Ru or long Ru, and add that to the same thing, Savarna, and then both of them letters are replaced by long U. Likewise, we also said Lu or long form of Lu. I add to it itself, Savarna, and both of them are replaced by the long form. Okay, these four are ak in front of ak plus Savarna, Savarna ak. Then what we have is Dirgha ak. When a ak, which includes, which is a, e, u, ru, lu, are added to Savarna ak, it's similar vowel, both of them are replaced by the long form. That's we call Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Then we also did when, think over, we are, this is the base and this is what is heading. You can think of that, this is the home team, this is away team. When it's playing with itself, you get, they are replaced by a long, they get a, what's called a balanced results. It's playing by in a cricket league or a basketball league or a baseball league, whatever your favorite game is. Now, we also did when a or long a, we take that as a pivot and add to that e or long e. We said Maha plus Ishwara, a plus e, we said Maheshwara. When a and a is fixed and it's added, e or e is added, we got both of them are replaced by a. Likewise, we also said Maha plus Upadhyaya, it is Mahopadhyaya. This is what we did. And both of them are replaced by O. Okay. We also did Maha plus Rishi. You all said it's Maharshi. We explained in detail, that's why I'm just summarizing that. We said it is Ar. Both of them are replaced by Ar. Then this, I didn't give any examples because that's a tough thing. I will give you examples as you know a little bit more. Let me need to get more space to do that. Okay. This is Lu or Lu. And it came as Al. Okay, now then we define three things. Remember, we define A, Au as not Au, Au, yeah, O, sorry.
Oh, sir, yeah.
O, and these we define them as what?
Guna letters.
Guna letters. Wonderful. As I told you, if I cannot prove by mathematical means anything I explain to you or make an assumption as a definitions, don't trust me, please. This is what I learned in IIT. I, A, O are defined as guna letters. This is a definition. And then if you look at this in the Maheshwar Sutrani, it comes Adeng Gunaha. What happened? These are definitions. Then we define another definition. So if you look at this, what is happening in this one is, this is a guna letter. You agree? That's what we define. This is a guna letter. This is a guna letter. E, U, Ru, Lu are just vowels. What is happening is, when these, if I put them in a Maheshwar Sutrani, when a At is added to a Ik, these are all Ik vowels, E, U, Ru, Lu, then what happens is, you get a guna. Here you get dirgha, savarna, you got a dirgha here. When both of the letters being, the base and the letter that's added to are the similar form, savarna, they are replaced by a long form. So we call that savarna dirgha sandhi. In this case, they are replaced by guna letters. So when Ik is added, Ik means E, U, Ru, Lu are added to At, you got a guna letter. Where is that? And that we call that as a guna sandhi, just to make it life easy. Now, as I told you last time, if you have studied Tamil before high school in before 1935, Telugu, Kannada, Marathi, and Bengali, then you studied this. There was a change made in Tamil later on. That's all political. I don't want to get into that. But I know even today, Kannada, Malayalam, and Telugu, Marathi follow the Sanskrit grammar. Maybe there are slight modifications here and there. And that is roughly, so this is called, because resulting is a guna, we call this as a guna sandhi. Sorry. Now we also define another set of letters, so rules. We said long A, I, and Au are Vruddhi letters. It's just a basic definition. Now I gave an example. No, let's get here. If you notice, in all these cases, we have not used the diphthongs A, O, Au, A, O, Au, I, and Au. Sorry, we have not used these letters. So far, we used all the vowels except the diphthongs A and O and I, sorry, and Au. These we have not used them. For some reason, we have not used them so far. We used other things. These 4 letters, A, Uddhi letters, okay, and Guna letters like A, A, O, or Guna letters. We have not so far used these 4. Those are diphthongs, and now we are going to use them. So we also came out, given another rule, but when you take E or E and add to that any vowel, any vowel, it could be any vowel except this one, because if you add this Savarna, you get a Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. You are adding any vowel, doesn't, and example we gave you is this one. It is, what is that? Adhi. There are a whole bunch of examples in Gita. We're going to see Adhi plus Apaka. Because we are seeing Adhyapaka. And if I break this into basic mathematics, Adhi is A, Dakara, Ikara. And if you see this, these are the 2 letters vowels in contact. On this side, you have what is resulting is, it is A, Dha, Ya, Apaka. When E is added to, sorry, when long A is added to E, which is the base, and E got replaced, let me put a different color. E got replaced with Ya. You see that? But that long A, any vowel remained itself. You can put any vowel, which are going to give you a whole bunch of examples. And the likewise, I can extend this. What you are doing is E plus any, sorry, any non-savarna.
So in this Padavichedana, right?
Yeah.
So you said every word should have a meaning, right? Ad, ya, a, paka.
No, 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 I did not word. Every every rule, like when you come out with a proper use of, now Usha asked a very interesting question. Give me 1 second, Usha. E plus any non-savarna letter. Then what happens is the E gets replaced. You get Ya plus, that's no, I'm using this, breaking these things into as an example, because most of you are either mathematicians or scientists. If people didn't have any mathematics or scientific background, I won't break like that. I'll just give them Adhi plus Apaka itself without breaking into pieces.
Oh.
Then they have to see what is in contact. I just showed you because the what is in contact, that's what the E is in contact with the long A. Adhi has a meaning, Apaka has a meaning.
Okay, okay.
But
when you further dissect, it doesn't need to be.
It doesn't have any meaning, because I'm doing to as a as a mathematical equations on either side of the letters on either side of the equivalent sign.
Okay, but first sandhi, you should make a meaning out of it.
Oh, you should make a meaning everything.
Yeah, okay, okay.
I think that is one of the doubts we had yesterday, sir.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now in E is replaced by Ya. Likewise, I can make the same type of thing with lot of other things, which U and any non-Savarna letter. So I don't even, I can say Savarna vowel, even better. Savarna Ach. Then we will get Vakara and any non-Savarna vowel, whatever that, not any, that non-Savarna vowel, whatever that is here.
Hmm.
Sir, can you give one example for this? Ukara plus non-savarna.
Okay. I'm going to show you every example, everything which I have not shown you here. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
So now R, E is over. This, when I use the word R or E or anything, I assume it also long form is there. Sorry. I'm going to give you examples, every one of them in 1 second. I'll likewise Ru. Sorry, no. Ru, or long form of Ru. And this is replaced by Refa only. This is replaced with Refa. Here it can be anything, as long as it's not a Savarna one. Likewise, Savarna means you get a long form anyway, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Now it is Lu. Or long form of a Lu, and you get Lakara and any non-Savarna Ach. So here what happens is, in the previous case, we put A or A as the pivot and added different things. Here we are reversing it. If, for example, E plus A, we've seen A remained as it is. So A plus B here is not equal to B plus A. You see that? So the position of the letters is very critical. So these are ik. So it is, if I put it in a Mysore Sutrani, ik plus any non-Savarna, sorry, ik, then what happens is, E is replaced with Ya, U is replaced with, if you look at these, Yavarala, these are, this is N, and that comes, this remains as it is. You see that? So this we call them, since N is coming for Ik, we call the Yanadesha Sandhi. If I break this into pieces, sorry, N Adesha. Sandhi is a union. N is coming, Adesha is coming. In Adesha means something is coming in to replace something else. N is coming to replace ek vowel. We call them Yanadesha Sandhi. So far you understand here? So I will give you a whole bunch of examples in once. And now I wanted to go to the last one. What we have so far not used any of them is these 4 diphthongs or derived vowels. A, we did not use this A at all. O, I, and O. These are all, what is the Pratyahara, and for Maheshwar Sutrani, it is H.
H.
And now we have to see what happens if you take H and add any vowel, any vowel, doesn't matter. Even H. H means, what is H? A, O,
O, I, O.
and O. Now I'm going to, where is this one? I'm going to prove to you beyond reasonable doubt. I'll give you a whole bunch of one by one example. A, O, I, or O followed by any vowel, it really doesn't matter. And this is what I'm going to prove to you. Let me review this thing. You will get A is replaced with I, O is replaced by O, I is replaced by O, I, and O is replaced by O, plus this any urge. That includes the A, O, I, O also, any urge. Because you may say, why can't you get a dirgha form of that? These are already dirghas.
I have one doubt, sir.
Go ahead. Now you can ask, please. Go ahead.
For A or O plus any achol except short R, right?
No, any vowel.
But if we add short R, it becomes Purva Sandhi, right?
No, we didn't come to the Purva. That's the next one.
Okay.
We are going step by step.
Okay.
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 Now let's go back to Sahana Vavatu business. We said Saha na va Vavatu. Sahana Vavatu. Sorry, I didn't type properly. Sahana Vavatu. And the actually it is okay. So far I summarized all the sandhis, what we have done. Any questions, please? Okay, one of the things I forgotten to summarize is, I think I thought I did. Now we did guna sandhi when the result comes as a guna letter. Now let's look another one, which we show a lot. We show you lots. I gave you a lot of examples. Here is the one. What happens if previously you got a or a and added e? Let's go back to that part. And now let's take, instead of this here, I take this. This is what I'm going to do. Instead of adding this to here, I'm going to add this here. I'm going to keep this pivot as it is and adding these equivals. Not equivals, the guna letters that resulted there. Then it will get, sorry, yeah, it will get I. Likewise, if I do the, I will,
Sandhi, right? This is Vriddhi, right? Not
yeah,
Guna.
but this is a different one.
Yeah.
And if I take this one here, we gave you examples. If I take O here,
Yeah.
and I get OW. Now, this is easy for you to understand. Next one. If I take this one, and instead of this, I add R here. This is easy for you. You'll get what? It's easy. These R plus R are added to R. That's a simple Dirgha Sandhi, isn't it?
Yeah.
And here we do the same thing here. So I, OW, A and A are Vriddhi letters. What did we do? We took the pivot as it is. Instead of adding equivals, we added guna letters. Result came as a Vriddhi letter. This, if you call this as a guna sandhi, this is a Vriddhi sandhi, what is coming out. So at plus ik gave a guna letter. We call that guna sandhi. Now we can put similar one here. Sorry. At plus guna letter gives you Vriddhi letter. Vriddhi letter. So we call that Vriddhi sandhi. Because what came out of the base is same, the at A or long A. And we gave one example in the second chapter, 24th sloka. Nainam chindanti sastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, nacha enam kledayanti apaha. Let me share that with you. Let's go back to Gita. Oh, where is Gita business here?
This is extremely helpful, sir. This comparison is.
Yeah, that's why, because let's take the Gita here. And without you telling me, I think I'm answering a lot of your questions.
Yes, that is correct.
Ditya Adhyayaha and 20, this 14. Jayate mriyate va kadachit nayam bhutva. Already gone beyond that.
Right? 23.
Yeah, here. 24, yeah. Here, this one. Yeah, 12.
No, 13, not 20. Sorry, 13.
No, not 13. Nasato Vidyato
23, yeah.
I'm just coming to that.
Yeah, 23, yeah. Sorry.
Even Nainam, yeah.
Yayenam veti najayate mriyate va kadachit. Veda.
After Vasansi,
Yeah, here. See this one.
Yeah.
Nainam
Nainam.
chindanti sastrani. Nainam. This is not Telugu Nainam.
Na
It says,
I.
na enam. Enam is this.
Plus another Sandhi.
Look at this. A plus A becomes I.
With this,
Sandhi. Yeah.
It's a Vriddhi Sandhi. A plus A becomes, this is now, if you take this one here, we use our mathematics.
Na plus A.
And if you look through here, this is what happened. It's Nakara.
Nakara plus A.
Kannada business. Why did it come to Kannada? To go back here. Okay, while this mess is happening, somebody asked me what software I'm using to write all these things.
We actually bought Baraha, sir, but we are not able to integrate the Word document.
In that is
Baraha.
easy. But were you able to activate Baraha, the Windows 7 or Windows 11? Windows 11.
That I have to check, sir. Windows 7, most likely.
If you did it Windows 7, I have problem for last 3-4 years. I have big problem with Baraha, guys. Okay, now what we have to do, this is what I'm doing. I will answer your question. When you install Baraha, you would have got bunch of applications. One is called Baraha IME, one is called Baraha Pad, Baraha Direct. That will be in the.
Yes, sir. I got it. Baraha Pad, Baraha IME.
So what I suggest you do is bring those into your what we call this one. I'm forgetting.
Desktop.
Desktop. Bring all of them into your desktop.
Okay.
Once you get the desktop, and activate Baraha IME. When you that's what I just did now. When I activate Baraha IME, on right side you will see which language it's coming is English, and then go there and you look at English here, and then see the languages and add any language, highlight any language you want. If you got computer, do it now, please. Those of you who have a computer and install Baraha.
Sir, you recommend Baraha or something else?
If you know how to use Google keyboard or different languages, use that. That's cheap, that's free.
Okay.
But I like an independent software so that I can manage my own things.
So Baraha.
Baraha is the only thing available, like on your cell phones. There is another software called Lipikar, which I use on my cell phone to type in Telugu and once in a while Bengali.
Okay.
So
yeah,
you see the Sanskrit here. I type. Let me share this. Show desktop. Where is my desktop here?
So now it is saying Baraha ME is already running, sir.
So it's running means it's already there already in your computer.
Yes.
You activated. So you open
Yes.
up a Microsoft Doc
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
and go to the right side and see the there is E in there, English, or what is there, or Kannada or whatever language.
In IME, I activated Sanskrit, sir.
No, but that on your desktop.
Oh, it did not come to my desktop. I actually had to.
You have to pull them in. You have to bring them to your desktop.
Uh-huh.
Where is? I thought I showed. I got onto my desktop. Oh yeah, here.
We are still seeing your documents, sir.
Okay,
Maybe
now
have
can you
to-
see my desktop?
Yes.
So you can see the Baraha IME, Baraha
Oh.
Direct, and Baraha Pad.
That is not coming to my. I see.
You just copy them. You go to your wherever it is directory that is installed, and left click, and it gives you a left click that, and you give you copy to the desktop.
You can drag it.
Or
Sir
you can drag it if
created
you
the
want.
shortcuts.
You make a shortcut.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I have to see which folder it is installed in.
That you need that.
Yes, sir.
What I suggest you do is you go to you know how to get that.
Yeah.
But look at that. Once you get that, get these 3-4 applications: Baraha Direct, Baraha Pad, Baraha IME, and Baraha onto that your desktop.
Got it, sir.
Then what you do is press this Baraha IME, and then you will see on the right side the language. And if you highlight that, it's English, and I go to the language, I highlight whatever language I want. For example, just out of curiosity, let's say I want Tamil. I can't read Tamil. I used to read, but I've forgotten now. And I take this, this is Gita, and it is Nainam Chindanti. Now I can type this. This is, no, sorry, I have not done this properly. Let me take a language I can read, because if I come here, I have to put a proper font here. It is Gautami.
Yes, now I got it, sir. I got it on the desktop.
Okay, Nai Nam. You can type it. You can see that. And if I can, I'm just giving you. On the other hand, if I take this sloka, you can type in any language. Sorry, if you take this sloka, and you can go to another editor in your desktop on this Baraha Pad. Previously, it was the Microsoft, and now I'm going to ask the computer to share me. New share Baraha Pad. This is a Baraha Pad. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
And that I copied the sloka here, the one from the Gita.
Sir, how to type multiple languages in the same file like you are doing? You are typing both English and Sanskrit.
You can type 2 languages at a time.
Uh-huh.
So what you can do is you can, this is what I'm doing. Let me help you this. I'm using the Baraha Pad. It's an editor. So I will go to the language and I select Sanskrit here. First one language. Now it said the Dehi nosmin yatha Dehi Kaumaram Yauvanam Jara. I typed that. Just something. Or let's type it this one. Let's I typed this one with his kind permission. I didn't ask him. I typed this. And now
Ramanathan.
what I want to do is, there is somebody who cannot read Devanagari, so I can do one more thing. I can I want to keep this and copy this, and now I want to convert this into Telugu. There is a tool here, convert to Telugu. See this? Can you read now? Or I wanted to convert that into I can do anything. Once I type in one language, I can convert that to Tamil. There could be some, when you convert to one language, another language, there are some words that may not work proper, letters some that may not work properly. We have to correct that. Or if I can do one more thing, I can take this one, that's I typed in Telugu, and I can take this whole thing and convert them into whatever language I activated. Bengali, where is, anybody can read Gujarati here? That's Gujarati. So that's an advantage. My entire textbook you have with you, one shot, I can highlight the entire book from beginning to end and say convert them into a different language. All the Sanskrit part will be converted into that language.
This Tamil is not coming right. Tamil.
Yes, I told you. No, problem is I may have to change, just as this Telugu one came with a horrible thing like this. I have to change the right fonts. And I think this Tamil one, I don't know what font. I don't know. Let me.
The Tamil cannot come right because it doesn't have the equivalent. The Sanskritam has 50.
Look at this. This has slightly changed now.
No, you
I
cannot
changed the
change it.
font.
Yeah.
And you have to look at the right fonts for that. And I have another font
Sir,
here.
Sir, can I share my screen real quick?
Sorry?
Can I share my screen, sir?
Yes, but you tell me the problem.
So I have the both of these. So basically it is not, when I right click, I'm not able to see the option that you told me.
In Baraha pad?
Baraha pad, mine is coming slightly differently, sir. I wanted to show it to you.
That's the problem with the version 10.10 from Baraha. I'm using the old one, 8.0, although I paid for 10.
I see. Baraha IME, when I right click, I'm not able to see that language option that you said.
On the bottom of your screen, let me go to my desktop. Where is my desktop? On your bottom of your screen, on the right side, do you see EN, English, or Kannada, KN?
Corner lo vachindi Balaji garu.
Notepad, Baraha pad lo antara.
Baraha pad kadu.
Corner lo vachindi when he clicked right click, right? When did he?
You You.
Oh, am I sharing already?
No, you are not sharing. I'm stopping sharing mine. You go ahead. You share your screen.
Oh, okay. I will do that. Okay. So here, this is what I have. Baraha IME. When I right click, this is what is
No.
showing.
You look at here in the Baraha IME. See this one here. The upper arrow.
Oh, here, sir.
And highlight that. Highlight that. No, not that one. Here on the after 53 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
No. Right hand side.
After that one, next that one,
Hmm.
yeah. Don't do, and you see, where is the language in that? No, right click the Baraha IME, please. Start that Baraha IME again. You have not done the Baraha IME. Press the Baraha IME.
Yeah, here I can start it from here. Baraha IME is already.
But bring it to the desktop.
Yeah, that's what I did, sir. I actually say I right clicked and I pulled it. Sorry, I right clicked and pulled it here.
So let's
it gave
see.
me options: copy here, move here.
Okay, now let's see your Baraha IME there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's there.
Baraha direct. Where is Baraha IME?
Here.
That is Baraha. Baraha. Press that again couple of times.
Double
click it.
Oh, you mean click. So somehow when I pulled it, it is not. Or what I can do, sir? I can go to start.
That shortcut, which you just downloaded, that shortcut. Maybe open that IME, Baraha IME.
Baraha IME is already running under me.
Okay, but you have to, and then
maybe the Baraha IME and the
shortcut, the new one opened on the desktop, right? Shortcut. Do that one, bottom one.
This one?
Yeah, try that one.
Okay.
Double
click.
Yeah.
Double clicking, it says it's already running, sir.
Okay.
I have to figure it out. Yeah.
No, let's see that and
maybe taskbar and go back to taskbar and see the.
See, if I go to Notepad, on the other hand, Notepad seems to be working. For example, if I go to Baraha pad.
No, Notepad is different. No, we can't rely on Notepad. Where is Baraha?
Here, sir. If I click on Baraha, this is coming.
Yeah, that's okay. That they changed the look, keep that there Baraha you are there. And
so similarly, if I click on Baraha IME, it is supposed to bring something.
Yeah, and now come here. I don't know what this is. Go to your desktop, and there is a temperature thing. Then go to the right side of it. There is a upper arrow, and next one. What is the next one? Oh, there.
Baraha IME. Oh, okay.
Okay, and press that.
Double click.
Double click. I'm trying to double click.
Here is the one language. That's one language.
Yeah.
You got the language there.
Got it, sir. So I should say, it's saying I want Sanskrit and English.
Yes, type Sanskrit, pet Sanskrit, and when you open up the Word document, you start typing. Open up the Word document.
I'm trying. Word.
You don't need anything. Just type the regular Word document. Open it, blank.
It is not coming for some reason.
No, Word document. You want to type any word, Microsoft Word.
ఇప్పుడు అక్కడ దాంట్లో
కనిపించింది
ఇంత కనిపించింది.
This is the W there is that's a word.
So let me
just open a blank Word document.
So let us say I open this, and then I am going to say file new. Here you go, sir. Okay.
And then start typing.
Aham. Oh,
Yeah. And you press function key 11.
function key 11. Sir.
11. Then type it. You should get to English. You are not typing.
Yeah, aham.
No, then function key 11.
Oh, function key 11.
Press that.
Yeah,
Press the function
F11.
key
I
11.
pressed 11. Okay.
Then type.
Aham. No,
No, you
English
should
is
get
not
English.
coming, sir.
No, some you are not pressing.
I should press F11 and then type.
Yeah, press 11.
Yeah, I'm pressing. Oh, okay. Maybe
You
control
leave it,
F11.
you press it and you don't keep finger there. Just press and type 11. Press 11.
Okay. Yeah,
Then
I
you
have to
type in
press.
English.
Got it, sir. Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, then you can change any language.
Function F11, and I can say.
You can type anything. What I'm doing, just as what I'm doing.
Got it, sir.
So basically, let me go back to before we are
yeah, sorry, I'll start
no.
sharing, sir.
Any questions left from your class, your session yesterday?
No, sir, I think, Vishagar, unless you have something to ask, I think my doubts are clarified since yesterday.
It's nothing, and a slight deviation from that Sandhi, sir. When we were doing this Savarnadirgha Sandhi, right?
Yeah.
We took this Dharma Aviruddha.
Dharma Aviruddha. That is Dharma Aviruddha.
Aviruddha. So in somewhere, some text they write Dharma Viruddho antaru.
Oh, but no, that's a Sandhi. Viruddho Aviruddha. There's following. There's another Sandhi there.
Yeah, I know.
So in other words, Vishagar, what we discussed, for example, Eva Mukto Hrishi Kesho. So we have to say Keshaha. We should not say Eva Mukto Hrishi Kesha if we are breaking the pada there.
Okay, if you look at the document Gita I sent you everybody in that PDF copy, I broke it properly there. Chanting. Now I want to give an example now here. Another is somebody asked me to give.
Yeah, but some people, some say like Eva Mukta Rushi Kesho, and then they continue, right?
Buddha Kesha. Now you know that you have, when you are properly breaking that, you have to break it right. Eva Mukta is okay.
No. Rushi Kesha is the word, right?
Some people chant the whole, but they can't stop there. They have to do that.
Exactly. That's exactly what we discussed, sir. If we are stopping, we must say Eva Mukto Hrishikesha.
Okay. Now,
if we are not stopping, we can continue. Eva
Continue.
Mukto Hrishikesha.
Let's take a sloka, please. And I want to show you everything in one sloka here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I think Balaji Gari was just saying. Yeah,
exactly.
This is the 4th chapter, is very interesting one. And look at this here. This one sloka. Can you see this?
No, sir.
No, sir. Please share.
What happened here?
You have to share the screens.
Where is my... Okay, that one is going now. Okay, here. I want to share this once.
So I can say ask
Lakara. Okay.
Ah.
Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now look at the 4th tree. Sa evayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratanaha bhaktosi me sakha cheti rahasyam hetaduttamam. Now, when I break this, saha eva ayam maya, because each one of these words, things that is broken, make a sense. That's where the analysis becomes very difficult in the beginning. Once I give you this padacheda broken into padas, you can reconstruct the original sloka.
Yes.
So this yogaha proktaha, can we read it like continue yogo prokto?
No, I will tell you, the where you break has to be 8 syllables.
Yeah, yeah. correct.
Sa evayam maya tedya. That's the end of it. Yoga
Okay.
prokta puratanaha. This visarga has to be pronounced, like anuswara being pronounced.
Okay, so
Yeah,
It's not
but
yoga.
we have to, if we have
Yoga
to,
prokta puratanaha.
sorry, yeah, if we select an example where yo is there, that is what, when we break, it must become a visarga.
It's
That's
not
what
yo. It is what is following that.
if you
Oh,
take
I see.
sir.
No. I will give an example. Let's get to this. Let's do this. That's a visarga sandhi that now let's look at this sloka. Sa evayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratanaha bhaktosi me sakha cheti rahasyam hetaduttamam. Now I break this. Saha eva ayam maya te adya yogaha proktaha puratanaha. Bhaktaha asi me sakha cha iti rahasyam hi etad uttamam. He indeed, etad, this, whatever that is referring to is the pronoun uttamam. Indeed, this is secret, great. Saha eva ayam maya te adya. Te for unto you, adya today. Today to you, maya by me. What he is saying is saha, whatever that saha means previous one, saha yogaha. He is talking about in the previous, this is a pronoun, so you have to look at what noun it refers to. See the first noun, imam vivasvate yogam proktavan aham avyayam vivaswan manave praha manuhu ikshvakave abravit. Because you know, when you see this avagraha, there is a short R missing. So and when I break it, imam vivasvate yogam proktaha. This, I think why it is gone like this. Aham na janami. Not Telugu. Oh dear.
I see.
When you use, you have to use the right fonts. I thought it gone to Sanskrit. Sa evayam maya imam vivasvate yogam proktavan aham avyayam. This the yogam is talking about, and then in the second sloka also he says evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo viduhu. This yo you are talking about. This is rajarshayaha viduhu. Saha.
Yes, sir.
And this is rajarshayaha viduhu, and the visarga preceded by short a followed by a soft letter. These
Yeah,
are
but what we were,
visarga sandhi is a different issue there.
but
Saha,
what we were saying, sir, if
Yeah.
we were to break this Rajarshaya Viduhu into 2 pieces,
yeah,
we have to say Rajarshayaha plus Viduhu. We can't say Rajarshayo plus Viduhu.
no, it's a 2 words. And actually Rajarsha is a compound Raja Rishihi, Rishayaha. So
yeah, that's what we were saying.
I'm breaking here. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayaha viduhu saha kalena iha mahata yogaha nastaha parantapaha. It says yogo nasta, the nastaha parantapa. Now this,
Excellent.
the imam
Yeah,
is
sir.
yogam. Now when I
Sir.
come here,
No,
saha,
that is the question, sir. See, on the top right, 4.2, there we have a sandhi. So nashta rajarshayo viduhu. So there is a sandhi rajarshayaha plus viduhu.
yeah.
But whereas if you come down to 4.3, it's
That's what I'm,
yoga proktaha.
that's why I'm coming to 4.3 here.
Okay, okay.
That, see, saha eva ayam maya te adya yogaha proktaha. This visarga is now followed by a hard letter called pa.
Oh,
There
okay.
is a visarga sandhi, that's a very complex one. And
But here, because
Jihva
can we
mulya.
make it as a sandhi there? Yogo prokto.
it's not yogo prokta, you can't put it. It's not yoga. It's the sandhi doesn't allow you to make it as a yogo.
Because of the soft that pa.
Yeah,
Yoga prokta. Jihva mulya.
this is sandhi. That's where you have to know. Yeah, but it's not just you want to change whatever you like.
Right, yeah. Because this 7:11 in 7 chapter 11, dharma viruddho bhuteshu.
Aviruddho. I will get to that. Let me get this.
Okay.
Saha eva ayam maya te adya yogaha proktaha puratanaha. Bhaktaha asi. Here is bhaktosi. Bhaktaha asi me sakha cheti cha iti rahasyam hi etad uttamam. Now you will see a lot of sandhi business here. See, eva ayam, dirgha sandhi. The a of vakara and a are in contact. It became eva ayam. Maya te, long a is followed by takara, which is a consonant. There is no sandhi there. Te, the adya. Te adya. Adya is today. Te unto you. Maya by me. Proktaha. Told. I told, it was told by me. Whom? Te unto you. What? Saha. Saha yogaha, which is puratanaha, is ancient. Why I am telling you? You are bhaktaha. Asi, this is a verb or bhaktaha asi me, to me, sakha cha iti. There is saha cha means cheti, a is a gunasandhi. You are my devotee, so I'm devotee and friend. So I'm telling you this ancient yoga, which is secret of secrets. He indeed etad this uttamam is a rahasyam, a secret, and secret of secrets. That yoga I'm telling you today. Because why I'm telling you? Because you are my sakha friend and bhakta. You are my devotee. And why what is the importance of it? In the beginning he says, imam, it's a this. See, there is a rule in every language. In the beginning of a sentence, you can't use a pronoun unless you are referring to something else before. Unless you are a Englishman talking about a joke. I had a lot of problem in England first few years. Monday morning, they start talking about a joke. They say, that man. And everybody starts laughing at the joke. I don't know what the joke is. Because they don't tell you whom they are talking about, that man. So that is called dry jokes from England. So this imam, to understand what this Gita Charya talking about, you have to go to 2nd chapter and 3rd chapter and see what was told. Ramanuja Bhashya explains that imam means purvam vaktaha, told before. So he's saying imam Avyayam Yogam. This Avyaya in Anvaya as a sent prose order. Imam Avyayam Yogam Aham Pro. This yoga, it was told to
Surya.
to Surya in the beginning of the creation by me. And that Vivaswan, this is a subject, Vivaswan Manave Praha. Vivaswan told that to Manu. Manuhu Ikshwakave Abravit. Manu told this to Ikshwaku, who is one of the lineage of Surya Vamsha kings. Then Evam, thus, that Parampara Praptam, it came by a lineage, which is that Evam Rajars, that who knows that Rajarshayaha Viduhu. This is a plural. Raja Rishis will know that, Janaka and all those royal sages. But what happened? Saha, that again pronoun, Saha Yogaha, Kalena Iha, Kalena Iha. With the passage of time, Mahata, great passage of great time, Yogaha Nastaha. That yoga is lost. O Parantapa. Parantapaha. Paran is enemies. Tap is to burn. The scorcher of enemies. That knowledge, that yoga, which I told in the beginning of the creation to Surya, who told to Manu, Manu told to Ikshwaku, and that was Parampara. It came to Raja Rishis, but as a passage of time, that yoga is lost. So, but however, I am telling you this sloka, Saha Yogaha Eva Ayam Maya Te is all passive voice. That's being told by me to you today, because you are my friend and Bhakta, devotee. And here you see Bhaktosi. O-si, Asi is O plus followed by A. This is one of those Ayava Sandhis. Te Adya, A plus A, Adya, and again, it looks very strange here. And this is what somebody was asking me, Purva Rupa Sandhi. First, next week, we will go in detail of this Ayava, the
Avyaya Sandhi.
Ayava Sandhi, Ye, Wo, Au, and I and Au followed by any vowel, what happens? Those Ayava Sandhi will be examples. And one of the things that you have to look at is, let me take this and I'll close this because I'm taking long time. I wanted to share this with you. What seventh sloka you are talking about, please?
11, sir. 7, chapter 11.
We'll do that in 1 second.
Or we can also take that first chapter sloka, maybe that is directly relevant.
Okay, let me take the, I am sharing this with you.
33rd sloka, right?
This is, what sloka is it, 7th chapter?
11, sir. 11.
So it is sloka 3. This is,
presents a most
yeah. Balam balavatam asmi, balam balavatam chaham, kamaraga vivarjitam. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Dharma aviruddho bhuteshu, kamosmi bharatarshava.
So can we say dharma variddho instead of avariddho?
No, this you can say that, but issue is this a has to be very clear. This is short a is preceded by viruddha. This is opposite to viruddha.
Oh yeah.
That's
Negation.
why the word is aviruddha. Not so, but we say dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava.
So when you
Sir,
read,
can we please?
Sorry, sir. Dharma viruddho bhuteshu.
Ah.
Can some people read like dharma viruddha bhuteshu?
No, because sandhis have to be. If you do that in a Gita chanting competition, your marks will be taken out.
No, Ushagar, what is the confusion here, right? See, if we may please go to Shloka 1.24, sir.
I will take 1.24. I will go back. I will go there to.
No. See, the thing is.
Yeah, let's.
Correct. That's
where
what
do you
I'm
want to go?
To. 1.24, sir. Eva mukto hrushikeshaha.
Okay, let's take that.
Can
you see this?
You
share Gita chap Gita. Yeah.
Ante a chandaslo, Anushtup chandaslo, when we stop at 8 syllable, then you can have Vasarga, I guess.
That's what we will get clarified.
That's what. Yeah. Now, what sloka was sent?
Eva mukto hrushikeshaha.
Padihedu. Next
Gudakeshena Bharata. So 24th shloka, sir.
24th, okay.
Here, what we are saying is, if we were to do the padas, separate the padas.
If you are going to break, this is where you have to break.
Yeah, okay.
And when we break, we have to say Eva Mukto Hrushikeshaha. We cannot say Eva Mukto Hrushikesho.
No, you can't say that. Some people will say that, but in Gita chanting, if you do that, you will get marks taken out.
Marks taken, yeah. Okay, that's what Balaji also said. Yeah.
Okay, reason is if I gave you a book how to chant Gita.
Yes.
And that's where it is. I hope. Let me see if I have that open here. I will break that into pieces. No, let me open. I didn't open.
So even if you don't stop while reading, the marks will be taken off, sir. If you say Eva Mukto Rishikesho Gudakeshe.
No, this is what happens if you. Eva Mukto Rishikesho Gudakeshe na Bharata. You can say whole first pada, first line. But you can't say Eva Mukto Hrushikesho. Then pause and then say Gudakeshe na Bharata. No.
Okay.
You can't pause here.
Right.
Senayor ubhayor madhye sthapayitva radottamam. So when you break it, you have to break it properly. So the book everybody has is the following. Let me see if I have that here.
That is because it is subject actually. Keshaha is subject. For example, Madhya, that is okay because that is not subject.
It's not subject. It is
Pradama Vibhakti.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Pradama Vibhakti.
Okay, let me read this.
And also we cannot stop wherever we want also, right, sir?
So
Within
you
the
can't start
pada.
wherever you want. It has to be
Yeah,
in
within the
a
pada.
proper
So,
way. Where
hmm.
is this book? This one.
So
I'm going to finish it very quickly. So give me 1 second.
no problem, sir.
Okay, here. So everybody has this copy. You can.
But
You're not
it's not
sharing, sir.
showing, sir. It's not. You're not sharing the entire desktop, sir.
You did send us a copy, yes.
This one, everybody has this.
Yes.
Yes.
On Sanskrit primer.
Yeah.
Upendra Garu, you didn't have it. I will send it to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
And
I didn't get it too, sir.
who is that?
Usha.
Usha.
Usha. You had that last time. I will send you. If you don't get it, I will send you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
or I can also share it with you.
No,
Email.
don't share that because there are there's still something to be filled in here. You can see some. That's why there is few things I did see this.
Got it, sir.
I didn't fill that, and this is all the alphabets and how to write and things like that.
Yeah, exercises.
This is the. I deliberately did this because it is something what we used to do in elementary school.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
On sand, we used to repeat it on the sand. You guys probably didn't do it, but I had to do it on sand because we didn't have blackboards in those days.
Yeah, slates. Yeah.
Slates and
Palakalu, yeah.
and these are all this what we add a consonant. We add a vowel to the consonant. What happens?
Yeah.
Then what happens if we add they're all adding vowels to a consonant, then conjunct consonants will come. And these conjunct consonants, how you add them, and you are supposed to okay, and I give you few verbs here just for you to understand what it comes. Then it's Gita for chanting, and then it will have where you have to break it. Every sloka is given every chapter where you have to break it, and in fact, gradually. Nobody need to tell you, automatically it will come to you. The reason I'm telling you is my granddaughter, who is 12 now, she started chanting for the last 4 or 5 years at the Gita chanting competition in Connecticut. She knows exactly where to break it. And so you will get it. So you are talking about 24th, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct.
So it's 14.
Eva mukto hrishikeshaha
Gudakeshena Bharata Senayor Yubhayor Madhye Sthapayitva Radhottamam.
Yes, sir.
So this it's given for the entire 18 chapters here. Then it's a big one. It's a very big one. It's almost 80 pages.
So we actually chanted up to now. We are practicing 8th chapter and 9th chapter, sir.
Okay, and now if this is a very big one. Okay, then I also gave entire Valmiki Ramayana. First essence, that's the first chapter, that's the Balakanda and Pradhama Sarga, first chapter. Then I gave entire Yoga Sutras, all the 4 padas of Patanjali, and both in Sanskritam as well as transliteration. As well, same thing in transliteration as well.
What is this, sir? This is
This is Patanjali Yoga Sutras.
yeah, but Atha Yoga. Oh, you gave it in English. That's what.
Is a transliteration. English has no. Remember, English has no alphabet. English borrowed Latin alphabets.
Yeah, no, this is very helpful. If somebody doesn't know English, Sanskrit.
Somebody can't read Devanagari. Well, that's why I gave you this, so that you can use that for all the 4 padas here. And that's the end of it. So you can see this, and this is also in your, because you don't have part 3 of the volume 1. And I called the printers, so we should be getting the copies soon. So now, any question? Today we have seen the review of the sandhis. We also have seen Yanadesh Sandhi and Vriddhi Sandhi, and we just started the Ayava Sandhi, where H, A, O, I, O are added, then any vowel is added to that. What happens? And I'll go back to.
Sir, can you please send the colored copy of the table, sir?
I will send that. I will send that.
Sir, can you also send me this Sanskrit reading project thing again to me?
Who is this?
PDF, whatever you're planning to send to others.
One second. I'll come to that in 1 second. Let me make a closure on this class today. What we did today is we reviewed
Savarna, Guna,
yes, we reviewed the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. We reviewed the Guna Sandhi. We also reviewed the Vriddhi Sandhi. Then we reviewed the Yan Sandhi, because equivowels are replaced by N vowels. So N semi vowels. So it's N Adesha Sandhi. Then if we said if A, O, I or O, which is H, followed by any vowel, each one of them, A is replaced by I, O is replaced by O, I is replaced by I, and O is replaced by O. That's when the Sahana Vavatu came on there. And any vowel, and that any vowel, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of this examples next class, and also exceptions to this. There are a lot of exceptions. And a simple exception is Rama. What language is this? Okay,
that was Tamil.
Okay, sorry. It's my, that's. Okay. Rama plus what should happen? No, what should happen normally?
A plus A.
Ramam.
That is what should happen.
Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, if it is.
However, in reality, this is what it is. People were using like this. So this is what should have happened with the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, and this is what is happening in reality. So what we have to now do is, and we have to see the exceptions. Next is Nadi plus What should have happened? E
Nadi.
plus R. It should have been Nadyam.
Nadyam, yeah. But it becomes Nadi.
And in practice, it happens as Nadim. And these are what we have to do is, this is the reality. This is what Sandhi is, and this is the reality. So now we have to see what is the exception to here from the real Sandhis. This here are, which is the final letter of the first part of the word. This is a word, usable word. These are not usable words. This is internal there. And Nadi, in this case, is not a usable word, but this is the usable word. So now we have to see what is an exception to this. This is an exception to Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. This is an exception to Yanadesh Sandhi. And there are a lot of things like that. So I'm going to give you these exceptions.
Okay.
So once I'm going to give you next week a lot of examples. It's a simple, what happens when A, O, I or OW is followed by any vowel. You have an option. You can say A is replaced, is really A plus E. O is A plus U. I is A plus A. So you can break that into pieces, these things, and come out, derive this. You can derive this. Or we can derive it directly and work through that. So next week, I'm going to give you a lot of examples of this and exceptions to this. And then we'll get to that League of Sandhis and couple of examples in the 4th chapter of Gita for this. And then you have to do the exercises, and at the end of the chapter 4, and there are a lot of exercises given there without looking at the answers, please. And then, yeah, sorry.
What is the homework, sir? I'm sorry.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, now I can see everybody. What I'm saying is, you have to take, at the end of next week, all the vowel sandhis will be over. And we'll go through few examples from Gita, in detailed examples for each one of the slokas, each one of the sandhis. Then all the vowel sandhis will be over. Okay. And without anything which I assume will be given examples there, so that you will not have any doubt. Okay. And then I will spend few minutes in the next class. Somebody asked me, what are these numbers, 6, 1, 14, 6 sutra numbers? I will explain that in the class, how did Panini came around. And before that, if you ever did any chemistry, you must have studied the Mendeleev's periodic tables. Yeah. And brush that aside, brush that knowledge. And then you will see how he copied everything from Panini.
Okay.
Partly because most of us are ignorant of our own heritage. I have a whole list of physics rules which are in Rig Veda. Most of you know those slokas in Rig Veda. You heard people chanting that slokas, but it brushes aside. And that is the thing we have to do. If you know the Sanskrit, you have to go to the bottom of those slokas and see what does it say. That is what I'm bringing all of this to, all the basic thing for you. Okay, now let's ask you questions. And oh, that Radha Krishna is not here today.
Yeah, he texted me, sir. I will explain him. He
Okay.
sent you a message. Yeah. I'll
Okay.
take care of it.
And so let me, Balaji, did you give them part 1 is not part 2 and volume 2 to everybody?
Yes, sir. Most of them have that. Yes.
So everybody now has volume 1, part 1 and 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
volume 2.
Yes. Volume 1 only.
You didn't have volume 2, that big book?
No,
Two books. I gave 2 books.
Volume
only.
1, part 1, part 2 are there.
So
Only
you
that.
don't have any volume 2.
No.
So
Volume 2 we did not give.
what I will do that is, did I give you a box of volume 2, Balaji?
No, sir.
No, okay. So what I will do is, once the part 3 comes, I'll bring those books, part 3 and the volume 2, which is a grammar for SAP chapter 7, and bring it to Chinmaya Mission, and you can all take them at that time.
Yeah.
That way
Okay.
I can see you physically. I have not. That's
Sure,
the only
sir.
reason I'm giving.
Sure. We'll come to Chinmaya Mission. Yes, we will.
And of course, Subhashini already has all of them.
Oh, good.
And now somebody who is not in, Madhavi.
I have
Sir.
volume 1 and volume 2, sir.
No, you don't have. You are volume 2 or part 2?
No, I have the volume 2 good, I guess.
No, you are Subhashini is talking. I thought I'm talking to Madhavi.
Sir.
You got everything.
Yeah.
It's lucky being outside the state.
She got 3 books. Mahigaru got 3 books.
Everything. And the 4 books, she got 4 books.
Volume 1, part 1, 2, 3, and volume 2.
Okay. So you got complete set.
Upendra Garu got volume 1, part 2 and 3, but not part 1, because I didn't have that part 1. And I will get him the part 1 when the Staples delivers me the books. And Madhavi, what you got, Amma?
Volume 1, part 1, volume 1, part 2, sir.
Okay, you will get, everybody will get part 3 who didn't have it, plus volume 2. Okay,
if they mail in regular postal mail, it comes in 3 days, sir. No urgency. No urgency for us.
I know. That's what I did to Subhashini. They all went into that what's called. It doesn't. They don't weigh that book.
3rd class.
Yeah, like it's
4th class.
box. I mean, you pay for the box. You can whatever, however.
Colored boxes. So I would have saved. I paid $20 for that. I would have saved some money out of that if I don't use that box, but declare it's a books.
If we mail as books, it will be cheaper.
But then I have to get a box and things, all the headaches. So I will take care of everything within a couple of weeks. So, and you will have a lot of material in part 3 of the volume 1.
We are still in book 1 only, sir. We have a lot of way to
book
go.
Book 1 and part 1 and part 2 takes a lot of time.
So we have a lot of time.
Why your room is dark? We can't see you. Just to let you know.
My camera is off. I did not open my camera.
That's why
that's fine.
Okay, now let's get back to everybody. Madhavi, you have any questions, Amma?
Yes, sir. I have one question, not related to the class, but about the prayer. You always say Hari Om in the beginning. What is the meaning of that one, sir?
No, Hari is somebody, normally is Vishnu, somebody who it comes from a root called hru, to remove. Somebody who removes everything. Om is a single word. In the 8th chapter of Gita, I will say Om ityekaksharam brahma. Om is a single word, has its own meaning. From a Sanskrit grammar point of view, O is a combination of A plus U plus Ukara. A comes from your nabhi, your navel. U comes from the upper palate. Makara comes from your lips. So Om can include all sounds you can make as a human being. So it also means Brahma, in this case, Veda. I gave you, I have a story, I tell the children, I told the story. And if not, I will give you next story, tell you the story next week again. Okay, and next week, I will also give you few slokas for Deepavali. I thought I would do that today, I forgot. Why you light Deepa and what significance of that? What is Deepa? Avali. Avali is a row.
Line of
Deepa is a
lamps.
row of lights. And it is nothing to do with Rama and Ravana, please. Rama Ravana came in Treta Yuga. This happened in Dwapara Yuga. So we'll explain all of that. So now, Usha, any questions, Amma?
Yeah, no, sir.
No,
Okay. Only thing is, not the question, sir. The words, మీరు మొత్తం అన్ని ఇప్పుడు మనం the words that we are using terms like kim, kada, yatra.
Those things, those are all pronouns. I'll get back to that. One.
No, is there a way? Is the book? Is there a way we can have a big list, sir, or we just learn as we go forward?
No, in the part 1, there is a list there. I will share you next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are lists, but it is all distributed in the chapters. Like it's not like given
but
at
it's not
one
exhaustive.
place, right?
We have to go to Dhatu Pata.
In the volume 1, part 1, there is a list. After the vowel sandhi is over, one day we will devote to spoken Sanskrit.
Okay, okay,
so,
that's great, sir. Yeah,
we'll do that. Yeah. And Badrinath, any questions?
No, sir, I'm good, sir. Thank you. I'm
okay.
good.
And then Usha Reddy, any questions, Amma?
No, sir. I am fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Then Subhashin, any questions?
No, sir, I'm fine.
Okay, Balaji Garu, did we answer all questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I want to thank Upendra Garu for finding time to join us.
Now, how do we develop the vocabulary? That's what we need. Right?
That is experience. I'm still learning the vocabulary.
So many words.
Chanting Gita is helping, sir.
What will happen is, if you chant Gita and if you chant the first few slokas of Ramayana, which are all given here in your books, and you will get a lot of them.
Okay.
You will get a lot of them. It will take time, but by the end of this 52 weeks, I'll promise you, you will be totally different person if you do all the homework I give you.
Yes, yeah.
I'm already a different person.
Because I can tell you from the experience of my own granddaughter. And we'll chant the closing prayers.
Sure, sir.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Jai Shrimanarayana.
Jai Srimanarayana.
Thank you, sir.
Agami Guru Vasare Punar Milishyamaha. Agami coming Guru Vasare on Thursday. Punar again Milishyamaha. We'll meet. That's a future tense.
Because, yeah, we'll be meeting. Yeah.
We'll meet again in coming Thursday. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Dhanyawadaha.
Thank you, sir. Dhanyawadaha, Mahodaya.
Okay. Upendra Garu, I will talk to you tomorrow. I need 2 hours of your time.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.